Hey! So I'm so excited because I have been working with Apple, I know, right? To try to fix this XS Max camera. Okay, I've been doing this since like December, middle of December. So their camera is all whack on here. Like when I compare it to my old 7, it is like the colors were totally off and things just did not look right. And I'm like, I cannot run a beauty business from a camera that looks like it has a beauty filter on it, because I absolutely refuse to put a beauty filter or anything on. Like, don't filter my pictures because I want you guys to see exactly what you get. Okay? That is like so big to me. Like, I can't stand too many filters. Don't put filters on your pictures. Ugh. Especially girls that are in the beauty business, and people, you know when you're looking if there is a filter on something, right? Right. So no filters from Allie. However, so I've been working with them. Hey, Jeff and Parker. So you must be really busy in IR today, I take it. So I have been working with them over the past month or so to get them to fix this filter, or to tell them what is the heck is going on. I've been taking pictures with my 7. I've been taking pictures with my 10 or my XS Max, whatever you want to call it. And finally, they said, you know what? We've escalated this to the highest support or whatever dudes, the engineering dudes, and they're going to be adding it into a new software upgrade. So I just upgraded my software last night, and I think it's working. When I look at this, it looks right. What do you think? Give me thumbs up if you feel like this looks legit, not like it has some big filter on it, because you know, I do not want my pictures filtered at all. Ugh. So yeah, okay, so thumbs up. Yes, it looks like the real deal. It really looks like me, and it doesn't look like I'm filtered. I mean, I do have my makeup on, so of course my face looks done and flawless because it is amazing makeup, but no filter on here. So thank you, Apple. Finally, like, they listened and they helped me out. I'm so pumped to finally use my phone. It is so annoying to have a brand new awesome phone, but then I got to use my old phone for all my photo picture, or for all my makeup pictures and all my lives that I do on here and whatever. Anyway, okay, rant over. Thank you, Apple, for pulling through. We'll see when I watch this on the replay if I am liking it. Anyway, so here is the palette that comes in our presenters kit, or, you know, our members kit, whatever you want to call it. Oh, thank you, Lacey. I was like, oh, I should probably curl my hair today. I'm not doing anything else. So these gorgeous colors come in there, and so many of you guys have gotten this kit this month and just taken it and ran, because you're going to get a good deal on products, because they put some of the most popular colors in the kit because they want you guys to be able, they want everybody to be able to take advantage of it and get amazing looks. And I mean, it just makes sense, right? Wouldn't you put everything that is most popular in something so it grasps the majority of the population? So this is what you can make. You can make this pretty eye look with this. So if you're one of my lucky girls who has become a unique member this month, save this video, and then when you get your kit, you can watch along and create this eye look. Okay? So these 4 shades, I already put my eye primer on, you probably saw in the beginning. And we're gonna start with this. Oh, and you also get this amazing crease brush. Mine is a little dirty, although I'm cleaning it off, but not like cleaning it off. I've cleaned off any shades. But my favorite brush, like, I am almost embarrassed to say, like, from a makeup person standpoint, I'm basically using this brush for everything. Almost everything. Like, I'll just clean it off and use it for blending, and then I'll clean it off and use it for my contour. I mean, it just fits so well in my crease, in my eye. It's just, I love it. I love it. It's called the Fluffy Crease Brush. You want a fluffy crease brush in your life. Makes it so easy. Okay, sorry. Allie goes off on tangents. And I talk in the third person. Just bear with me here. Light color all over the lid, okay? all over the lid as your transition shade. Oh, I got some underneath. It also helps blending, and those of you who know how bomb SR Eye Primer is, you know that it's very tacky to hold that color on. So a lot of times if you use a nice transition shade like this, it is going to make blending so much easier on your pretty face, especially if you're new to eye looks and blending and making everything look amazing. So you want to do that, okay? So like I said, grabbing the kit, this is what comes in it. You're gonna use this first lightest shade and put that all over, even up under your brow and all over your mobile lid, all over. And we will add a little bit at the end too, just to brighten things up. So next shade, you're gonna use this nice, gorgeous satin finished light purpley pink. And again, I'm just tapping. Girls, if you wanna tap your brush like this, see all that excess that just came off of there? That helps, again, so much. It's just a small technique that goes a long way when it comes to eye makeup. I'm just gonna put that, now you don't want your color to go any further than this line here. You see this invisible line? Edge of nose, eye, brow. You don't want the shadow to come any further down here because it's gonna give the eye like a pulled down, droopy appearance. You're not gonna like that, okay? You want to look alive and awake and younger than you are. Well, I want to anyway. So I just press this right here. I just start by pressing it in. Boop, just like that, right? And then I'm just gonna pat it in there, and then I'm gonna pull it in toward my eye, in the crease. See how this fluffy crease brush just pulls right in the crease there? It's so awesome. It's the most handy brush I've ever used. Ever. Now, in a lot of the makeup sessions that I've been doing this month, remember I'm booking for next month right now, we're talking a lot about how your technique is with your hand when you're using your brush. And you want to not necessarily window wipe, because a lot of girls' hands are gonna go like crazy and whatever. But if you just tap, a lot of times, like girls that tend to have really crazy hands, I tell them just tap. Just tap your shadow on. You're gonna be so much happier with where it lands, and you're not gonna be cleaning up as much error. And then I always do a pull in. And even though you see my brush come back here, I'm not touching. I'm just pulling in. Pull in, pull in, pull in, without doing a windshield wiper. Even though it looks like that from your standpoint, I'm sure. And I'm just kind of tapping and pulling in. See that? That's tip. All right. So I'm getting I have a little bit back here on the on the mobile lid on the back corner, because I do like to have, I actually put just a little bit more on the inner, like back there too, there. And you also want to pull it up onto your brow, because if you're like me and when you look straight ahead, see how I lose a lot of the color because my eyelid hangs over? So you want to pull that up onto your brow quite a bit so that you can see your gorgeous shadow. It's not like it's overpowering or anything. You're not going to go to all this work, only put it on your mobile lid and then nobody ever sees it because you have a droopy eyelid like I do. Like, what fun is that? No way. I'm not going to all this work just to, I mean, I like it, but you know, we like to look nice. All right. So, what do you think, Kit girls? So far, so good. This is what we got going on. So then we got this dark brown shade that is very versatile. You know, if you don't like purples, you could cancel this guy out. That's a really nice neutral palette with 3 colors right there even. And you get a little shimmer here with this one. So there are so many opportunities in this palette. I could even just wear these 2 shades if I wanted to right now. But I mean, come on, it's me and I like 4 shades. There's a reason there are quad palettes, because they blend out the shades the best. Okay, dark brown. Again, tap it off, and then you're gonna put it similar to where you just used that purple shade right in there, but I'm just not gonna use as much. And I'm gonna clean my brush off because I don't want to get too much on there. It's always better to start with a little and build rather than getting a whole, what do I say? I'm lost my words again. Where'd they go? You don't want it too dark and then try to take it away. That's always really hard. So just start light and you can continue to add. Make sense? So I am going to add just a little bit more in there. Now, with this purple, I also added that underneath my lash line just a hair. Now, some girls will add like a whole lot. They like a deep color under there. Not me. I just like a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I like to enhance the lash line a little bit more so that it brings some color down there and it gives me a little more volume in my bottom lash line. Okay? Make sense? All right, last but not least, the shimmery. Shimmer. Oh, I take that back. Take that back. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the light shade right up under my brow to kind of blend that out a little bit more. There. And then we match better too. I'm gonna put just a little bit more on my mobile lid too. There we go. Okay, and then now we'll add the shimmer. You need to tap shimmer too, okay? You don't want it falling all over. So I'm packing it on my mobile lid and on my tear duct. And I'm gonna put just a hair up here. Oh, I think I have a little more over there than I do over there. Even it out, even it out. All right, so far so good, right? That's what we get. Like I said, these two guys in that kit, as well as dun dun dun, the dreaded liquid liner. You can do it. You can do it. I promise. I promise. I'm going to show you how really easily. And look, I didn't even do like some crazy wing. You don't have to do a wing. You don't have to. But you will fall in love with this liquid liner. The tip on this thing is so pliable and soft, and it just makes this process so much easier. So much easier. All right. Now I have a ton of tips for you guys if you are really uncomfortable with your liquid liner. In my VIP group, my Kick Lash Beauty group, we did a week-long 7 days of tips on how to do winged liner or liquid liner. And girls, it will save your life. But I can't give them all away out here, right? So I'm just going to show you a nice, easy way you can do this is just by tapping or pressing this on your lash line. See how I'm just pressing? You don't have to draw a line. You do not have to draw a line. You just press. Okay? See that? And please, 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 please make sure your liner gets into your lash line, because I am going to draw just a little bit here. I just messed it up a little bit. Because if you have that space between your liner and your lashes, girl, that don't look good. It doesn't look good. Don't do it. Just press that liner into the lash line. Again, just like down here, when you're putting that liner in the lash line, you are adding more volume to your lashes. So if you're somebody who's like, oh, I have the most short stubby lashes, I can't find any mascara that works, everything just looks terrible. Girl, just make sure you get your liner in your lash line. It will add volume immensely. I get the other one. I think I kind of jacked that up a little bit. Oh my gosh, and I'm out of Q-tips. So if I did have a Q-tip here, I'd pull that down just a little bit. I just take my Q-tip and go, pull it down. Maybe I can do it with my fingernail. Oh, that worked a little bit. See? And see how quickly that dried? Like, dudes, it's done. I don't have any transfer up onto my lid, nothing. Perfect. Again, comes in the kit. What are we looking at? Okay, the kit's like 99 bucks, and right now we're looking at 52, 21, 18. Somebody do the math for me. Is it making sense yet? Oh yeah, and then 24 we're gonna put on our lashes right now. So we have already paid for that kit in individual product sale. Right there, only makes sense. No doy. Mascara for the win every time. Root to tip. girls, do not just place your mascara on the tips of your lashes. You are not going to get the effect that you want when you see all those girls with all their pretty lashes and you're like, how come mine don't look like that? Are you applying your mascara from the lash from the root to the tip? If you got to wiggle it in there, wiggle it in there. That is usually one of the biggest mascara errors I see. Put some on the backside if you want. And just make sure you're pulling it all the way to the tips. Okay? Look at that epic mascara. Doesn't it just make you want to give it a hug? Oh, I love you, lashes. It's so pretty. Okay. So, that's our eye look. Oh, but look. Dun, dun, dun. Brow. I need the brow so badly. So badly. Let's do it. Brow palette is my ever fave. I use the shade in dark brunette, and this brush is life, girls. Life when it comes to brow application. There is another brush that does not have the spoolie end, so there's that as well, and that's a really nice brush as well, but I really like the spoolie end. But getting something super dense like this is a key to getting a nice good brow easily. So all I did was just tap this in there a little bit. This is all I'm using. Like, it's so easy, and I just start along the time. Oh my gosh, people, no, not right now. I just start along the top of the brow really lightly. Now, if you feel like you're having a hard time getting a really light application with brushes, hold your hand further back on your brush. If you're up here, you tend to be a lot bolder, and you're going to get a lot heavier application. So if you're like, ooh, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous, then hold your brush back here. It's going to be a lighter application, and you're not going to have such heavy color on there right away. And it gives it, for me, it makes things a lot easier. But I will tell you, it was a habit I had to create in myself to hold my brush back here, because it was just like I don't know, when I reached for a brush, it went right to the brush, blah, 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 bah. It went right, it went right to the brush end, and then I would be like, and all of a sudden I'm like, woo, what happened? My brow is like super bold, clowny looking, and that's not the look that I'm going for. So yeah, hold your brush back towards the end. But I do find it kind of interesting talking about brows. In one of our one-on-ones recently, she actually found the brow brush easier to use than her pencil, because we tried both. We're like, I mean, that's what these one-on-ones and makeup sessions are about, is just being here, making mistakes, letting me help you through them. I mean, that's the way we learn, right? Is through making mistakes, and you're safe here. You can make mistakes with me. And it was like, oh my gosh, that brow palette is so much easier for you. So, yeah. Doesn't that look so much nicer? Good old brow, frame the phrase. All right, so now, if you wanted to add that brow product to your kit, well, you can't add it to the kit, but once you get that kit, girl, you're going to get 20% off on your brow brush and your brow palette and whatever else you want to put in there, because you want it. You want it now. Kit or kudos this month is these three dudes, or like I said, I talked you through it all. Those are your options. Remember, like I said yesterday, if you want to become a unique member with me, I do not hound you. I'll give you the information. You do what you want with it. If you want more and if you're hungry for business, that's what I give you. If you're not, that's okay too. And we just make sure that you're happy with what you got. That is what it's like to be in the Unique Sisterhood. as I swipe away these messages from people. Thank you, Michelle. You like the shadow today? Yeah, it's another blue-eyed baby one, but it looks great on everybody because, like I said, this is the one that's in the palette or in the kit, and they put the most popular things in the kit so it works for the most people. Yes. All right. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Dos dias until the big, huge launch. And if you've ever wanted to be on the cutting edge of something crazy that the world really hasn't seen, and I'm serious when I say this, it is something new. So if you're like, oh, I should have joined a long time ago and blah, blah, blah. No, that's all a bunch of bull. You don't have to do that. It's not how it works. We teach you how to be successful if that's what you want. We have training from one of the most popular network marketing gurus in the world. We have training from him. We have training from our corporate. We have training from our teams. We can set you up with the success that you want here if that's what you want. So it's a volley of conversation. You ask me if you need, or what your first thing is to do, and I'll give it to you. And once you do that, then I'll give you the next thing. If you want something more, I'll give you the next thing. If you're like, that's all I really want to do, Allie, then then that's good with me. I just want you happy, right? Because happy equals beautiful, equals confidence, and that's what Unique Sisterhood is all about. All right, it's freezing cold, and I'm never going outside again. But I do need to actually get some work done today. So, girls, have fun with your palette. I'll talk to you soon. Have a kick-lash day.